Hey moms, I'm all set to share my new DIY memory board game. And before I tell you about the game, I just want to say that I have like no problem in buying the games, but my basic idea why I make them at home is to just introduce it to Vivan. I don't want to spend a lot of money on buying a lot of games and then later on if he doesn't like it, it's just sitting on the shelf for like 3 months or 4 months or like 2 months, whatever. So why should I even invest in something which I know is not good? It can be vice versa also, but I think if I can DIY something at home, that I would rather do it first, and if it's a hit, then I go ahead and buy the game. In this case, I wanted to buy the game, and I waited for almost 2 months for the stocks to come back, but I think it was like a bad idea for me to even wait for that long. And I think it happened with all the DIY games which I made, because I got so frustrated that I am not able to buy, and then I thought maybe it's not the time to buy. Let me introduce Vivan this way, and once he likes it, then yes, I can go ahead and pick up if it's available in the stock. Okay, now going here, it's been inspired by the game called Memory Board or Memory Game. There are different versions available everywhere with 4 squares, 5 squares, 9, 12, and it's basically a very simple memory game which we've been playing for years, as even when we were kids. So they have to just remember something, and the picture or whatever there's, it's on the card, and you turn it around, and then from the stickers they have to put it here. Okay, so how have I taken these embellishments? Whatever stickers I had at home and which I thought are like the size is apt, can go with my activity, I have picked it up. So I have the numbers, alphabets, the different shapes, flowers, animal miniatures, and then flowers again. And yes, there's an odd one out, eye also. Okay, to make the paper, to make the clue sheets, what I have done, I have taken origami sheets. I have divided the sheet into like 9 different square blocks, and then randomly I have pasted different objects here. So as you see, 4, 6, zebra, star. It's very different on this one. It's very different on this one. So I have done it differently for each one of these, as you can see. Yes, they have not come out very neat, because I was very disappointed because of the color, maybe, or because of the squares. So the color combinations are not very bright, but I am still okay. I still want to introduce it to Vivan with this only, rather than waiting for the game and we do it for never now. So I thought, let me go ahead and do it. I made this game I think 3 weeks back, and I'm sharing it today. Usually I get like so tied up with a lot of other things, and then it completely skips from my mind. So now I thought I will do it. I'll share it with you. How is my son? Like, my son has liked the game. At least he has done like 3 or 4 of them so far. And how I present is like this. So this is my paper which I've used as the memory board. So once he sees the picture here, I've taken my this empty box and I've tried to fit. Okay, it doesn't open. Yes, it's opened. So the paper doesn't fit well, so you can also put it like this, or you can just keep the paper simple the way you want to, on the bed or on the table or the Montessori area. And he has to see the giraffe, you. So what I have told him, that you remember the row and column, and then see in the first row, in the first column, what's there, and then you have to put the same thing here. So it's giraffe, you, and a flower. Okay, and then we will turn it around, and then the giraffe will come here. You will come here. Okay, I'm sorry, I've completely forgot. And a flower will come here. Okay, as you can see, there are different U's here. I think it's a little trouble, but as I had just one piece of this U and there was another piece of this U, so I will be explaining that to Vivan, that Mama had different U's, so but you can consider as the same one and you can put it across. But in case of the other flowers, yes, we have all the flowers here. So if he wants to do this one, we have to keep them back, so that once we're doing the game, it's easy for us to identify it later. So like if we have this flower which is white right at the corner here, so he has to pick it up and like put it here. Of course he needs to turn it around. If you think your son is your child is still not ready, just let it be like this and let him follow. If this is the first thing, let him put flower here, then the line will go this side, this one. Okay, the line, the line is here, the line will come here, and the tiger goes here. and then they'll be very very happy that they have done the same thing. So once maybe you, if you want to introduce the memory board, you can do it like this. So then they can just replicate the same thing what they're seeing in the picture, and once you think they have graduated from there, then you can actually present it as a memory board game. So it's a pretty hands-on activity. It's a very hands-on game. It has worked with my son. I am sure that it will work with your children also. Do let me know your feedback, guys, and if you think I can improvise or I can do something more about it, it will be my pleasure actually to improve the game. It really works well once I get all the feedback and then I try and do it in the next game. Thanks for watching so much. Please give me ideas if you want me to create something about in DIY. There are few which are still pending and I'm trying to do it. And if you have any other ideas, if you have games which you think you want to do it DIY, please share it. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.